what I told him was that this game is it's a hard game. Baseball is a hard game to swallow sometimes. We were 2 inches away from celebrating. And, Keith Castillo hits that ball, and in my mind, I thought it was through, and and I'm already starting. I'm rounding him at third base, and I'm thinking that he's going to score, and we win the game. And I see that second baseman dive, and then the ball rattles around a little bit, and he gets up, and he's able to make a play. And you say, well, that's baseball. I thought Couture pitched phenomenal. I thought Chad Smith pitched phenomenal. They did what we needed to do. We just needed a break somewhere along the line that that big hit like Castillo almost got, or somewhere else needed that. They ended up getting it in the 10th there. That was the 2 outs, jam shot to right field, and breaks the tie, and that's how baseball is.
Smith gets the loss even though he pitched. I mean, you said pretty well.
Yeah, hey, we went into this game knowing that it was going to be a one-run game. We knew that we could pitch. If we could pitch like we think we're capable against their hitters, we were going to have to scratch and claw. It was going to win the game with 1 or 2 runs. 2 runs obviously could have won it tonight, and hold the fort as long as we could.
DePinto, talk about that steal in the 3rd inning, I think.
Hey, it was the scouting reports. I remember facing him last year. I thought he was slow to the plate, and so when Joe got to third base, and he's 3.5 seconds or so to the plate out of the windup, and not taking a look, didn't even look over there. I tried to get Joe to go to first place. He got weak knees on the first one. And then he timed him a little bit on the second one, and he took off on the third one. So the third pitch, and so I thought he did a great job of getting down there, and it wasn't even close.
Stealing home is kind of the thing where if the catcher sees it, then you pretty much have no shot. But it's maybe that he was distracted and he dropped the.
It's all about getting it off the pitcher, and the pitcher was slow to the plate. He didn't. There's 2 things that we had in our advantage. Third baseman's way back. Joe's lead was at least a third of the way down the line already. Pitcher was 3.5 seconds of the plate. He did speed up his delivery. I thought he actually balked because he altered his delivery, but Joe was able to get down that line quick enough, and if you slide to the front of the plate, even if the catcher catches it, it's tough to defense, because the catcher's now got to go forward and dive forward to the front of the plate, and it'd be pretty tough to make a play on that.
You said you saw PB last year. Obviously, he was successful though. He limited you guys a lot.
Yeah.
You scored your only run on the stolen base. What could you guys have done better, and what could you need to do differently this weekend?
Well, hey, I think his stuff's great. He's you had full presence of major league scouts there to watch him tonight. His fastball's 89 to 93. He's got a big league slider. He got a big league changeup. So, his stuff was great. We needed to just scratch and claw. I thought we had some at bats with runners in scoring position where we didn't put together quality at bats while we're at the plate. You need to put quality at bats and put the ball in play. And maybe something happens in those situations. So. The only thing is, hey, he's good. We expected going in that it was going to be a 1-run, 2-run game. So, you tip your hat to that type of pitcher.